Okay, to start with, I was a little lost in that first bar that we went in, and Ron and I were kind of touring the bar, and he was kind of winging for me a little bit there and pointing out some targets, and he identified a little blue booted lady who I didn't really consider for a while. It took me a while to kind of think about it, but he had this idea that he was going to go up there and tell her boots didn't match her top, and I kind of ran with that. And so a little later in the evening, when I kind of had worked up my courage a little bit, I went over there, and the first thing out of my mouth was literally, "Your boots don't match your top." Very deadpan, very,
Yeah.
So, and I tell you, it worked tremendously, beyond my wildest dreams. I couldn't believe her brain just went, just screeched to a halt, and the gears were grinding, and it was just great, I tell you. And
Wait, what happened next? What did she say? What did you say? Can you tell us more?
I can't remember exactly what it was, but it just escalated. It just kept on, it kept on going. So, I mean, I was doing this, and we were laughing, and it was fun, and I tell you, I was just having a great time with it.
Did you get the feeling that she was coming to you rather than you
Yes,
having to go after her?
absolutely. Even though she was coming to me in a kind of negative way, she was definitely explaining herself, and she was criticizing me. She was going, "You shouldn't come up to people and tell them you shouldn't criticize people," and I'm like, "Oh, whatever."
How old was she? Just,
I don't know. She was probably 22 or 19 or
Yeah, she was a
something.
young
Oh,
woman.
She was young. Yeah, oh yeah, okay, this is the other good part. Okay, so we're engaging in this kind of heated discussion about her boots and her shirt, and this other guy kind of just snuck up. I don't know where he came from, and he goes, "I like your shirt," and which was perfect, because I went, because she kind of got this kind of smug, self-satisfied look on her face, like, "See, he knows how to do it right," and I'm like, "So you want me to act like him, huh? Okay." So I did another little disconnect there, and
that's great.
and so So,
What did you say? He said you said something about liking her shirt, right?
oh yeah, okay. Then after that, I said, "Oh yeah, I like your shirt. I got no problem with your shirt."
Awesome, dude.
So I mean, so it was just flowing. It was just I didn't have to think about it. I was just doing it.
Did you get the sense that the guy who came up and tried to kind of like compliment her, that she was more dismissive towards him than she was
Oh
towards
yeah,
you?
absolutely. She was focused on me throughout the whole thing. I mean, she didn't care about that guy. He was like an incidental player in the whole play that we were performing. I mean, it was like the best little interaction with a woman I've had in my life. I think it was fun. It was just nice. I was like being myself, and I was like being in the moment and aggressive and bad, and it was just fun. It really was.
Wow.
I had a great time.
And can you
Awesome.
sense how having that in your game plan, I mean, that as you get better at it, it'll move down the field all the way to getting women
You know
in
what?
bed?
I think that this is the absolute best technique you guys have come up with. I think it's the most powerful. I think it's the most empowering. I think it's I just think it's like the nuclear option. It's really good stuff.